Hello everyone, welcome back to SportsKhabri. I'm Rahul. With me are Adi and Vansh. Guys, this is the WPL wrap up. We're done, and finally RCB have won their first trophy after 16 years of existence. It's mad. Started in 2008. We saw a finals defeat in 2009, and then one more in 11 or 12 to CSK, and then one in 16. So yeah, it's been a tough journey, but we are here and we got our first trophy. Vansh, what's up, dude? Like, how was it? How was the? I was watching the final. How was your WPL season 2 experience?
I'd gone for a couple of the games. They were damn fun. So when we went for the games, actually, it was all Mumbai supporters, and so we went for the RCB Mumbai Eliminator game. And it was damn cool actually because all of them were Mumbai fans in Delhi, and like all of them are like, finals, finals, yeah, we'll win. Over 16 years, RCB. It was good. It was good. Feels
Bro,
good.
were there more like RCB fans or were there more Mumbai fans?
No, there
Because
were actually a lot of Mumbai fans and a lot of Delhi fans, bro. So like there were for the game that I went for, there were a lot of Mumbai fans, but then all of them were actually Delhi fans, and they just wanted like Mumbai Delhi finals or something like that.
oh damn, okay. I was
Yeah,
pretty surprised. I heard a lot of RCB chants in the final, so I mean I'm quite surprised. Ali,
yeah.
how was
Actually,
your? Yeah, tell her.
no, no.
Then I was just asking Adi, what was your WPL experience? Who's your standout RCB player
Dude,
from
this
this
time
one?
is actually fun. Like compared to last time, I remember. Like you can see the quality is like actually improved a lot. This year I was actually also like the way the WPL was marketed this year was much better in my opinion. It
Mm.
seemed much more serious also, and you can see like all the players took it more seriously this year because like I think last year was the first year. This year they were more into the team. I think all the players also like playing together over 2 years. They had this bond and like let's go win the trophy. And obviously whenever you're in a competition, the mindset is always like let's go win it, right? And this year, bro, it's actually really fun for me compared to last year. I didn't watch any WPL last year, but this year, I was into it also like a proper RCB fan. Like I literally
Mm.
watch all the RCB games, especially. And dude, this year was damn fun. And, at the end of the day, we won the trophy. To be fair, for me, it was since the Mumbai game, I was always confident. Like not the Mumbai playoff, the one before the playoff, where
Mm.
we, where we had like where Perry got 6 wickets, etc. Where we
Oh
actually
yeah.
dominated the game, and in the end, we won it. Uh, I, from there, I was like very confident we're going to win this year because like with, over if you see RCB over the past this entire season, uh, apart from one or two games where the first Mumbai game and the first Gujarat game, I think second Gujarat game, there's only
Yeah,
two
the
games
one
where
that we
they
lost.
actually, yeah, those two were the only games where they were actually they didn't play good. But apart from that, they were like, in my opinion, they were the most well balanced team throughout the IPL. And I don't know,
Mm.
dude. Like, I feel like RCB support. I don't know if it's the RCB support where like the players actually, were like, let's go win it for them kind of thing. And they actually came through. Like compared to the men's team,
I was
16 years.
I was
This
a
is like
little
the second.
disappointed with the celebrations, bro. Like I
Yeah,
know,
Why?
like
actually
when they
true.
won, bro. I don't know, like
Bro, but you also
I
have to realize that for them it's just 2 years. They don't know
but
they
still, I
can't
feel like they have
literally
enough
feel it.
this thing about like RCB's history.
Dude,
Like
no,
I
the
think
thing is, I feel like if it was in the home stadium, like if the
yeah,
second
if it
half
was
was
in
in
Bangalore.
Chinnaswamy, it would have been a bigger thing. But again, it was Delhi. You could see there
I
were a
don't know
lot of Delhi supporters
when
yesterday.
Richa hit that four and like they're all like hugging and I
No,
don't know
but
like
Ashna
it was
started crying.
yeah, true.
So
Hmm.
it was there,
Dude,
the
no, but
emotion.
you can see it actually meant a lot for them. Like
Yeah, Sri
from
Lanka.
Smithy itself. Like I'm sure even she took this tournament damn seriously compared to last year. And you can see even like the foreigners like Molyneux, Wareham, they were all excited when they won it. I mean, I feel like to be fair, like I get where Vanch comes from. I thought they'll lose
Yeah,
their
they'll
mind and
all
go celebrate like
run.
mad.
Yeah.
But I feel like again,
It
dude,
was
it's like
full
a
calm.
developing thing,
Ellie's
right?
very
So I feel
nicely,
like
calmly celebrating. I was like, damn.
Yeah, but that's been her demeanor. I think that's
Yeah,
Smriti's demeanor also. She doesn't
yeah,
come across as that she'll go crazy, when
yeah,
they win or anything. But it's been a good WPL. For me, like my favorite game was the eliminator playoff, whatever you want to call it,
yeah.
against Mumbai. What a game, dude! I mean, just that. Oh man, just after Harman got out. In that game, it
No,
was, it was bad.
and the missed some stumping chance at like
Oh
at
yeah,
the
Disha
stadium,
Ghosh.
especially it was like 20 of 3 overs, and then there was that missed stumping chance, and then like the crowd was like, oh, almost. So then Sriyanka bowled really well again. Like she tossed it up again,
Mm,
like invited her to basically hit it. That
yeah.
was pretty cool.
We will talk about Elise Perry, but before that, Adi, Shriyanka, bro. I mean, purple cap. We saw the purple cap switch three times in the same game between RCB players, and in the end, it was Shriyanka who got it. But do she her bowling in the last cup? I think the clutch games she came through, and I don't know what it is about her, dude. Like she's got that little bit like little skiddish action, and it kind of just goes through
Yeah.
for her. And she's got a good sort of really full ball that she also can bowl when needed to stop the run flow. But what do you think, bro? I mean, Shriyanka, purple cap, you expected?
I mean, not expected, obviously, especially with not even RCB. You could see like a lot of players from Delhi also. I mean, before this finals, Delhi, they had three players in the top three for purple cap. You know, I think it was Cap and I don't remember the other two, but like you can see like especially in the second half when we went to Delhi, right? You could see how much turn was there in the pitch, especially in
Yeah, there
Delhi.
was.
And I feel like that's benefited RCB players because you see in Chinnaswamy when we were playing the first half in Chinnaswamy, they were all struggling. Apart from Asha in the first game where she got a fiver, you could see she was struggling. Molini was struggling. Even Shayanka, they all struggled. Like they didn't get much wickets. But the second half of the tournament when we went to Delhi, I think that helped them a lot because they were very consistent at the
Yeah.
back end of the tournament, especially the last three games where we got a lot of wickets against Mumbai and Delhi, right? So like four wickets yesterday also. So like I think it's all about 2-3 games where they collectively got a lot of wickets, which helped them. But that's the
Yeah,
point.
plus
Like at
like
the end of the
she
day,
missed 2 games.
She
yeah,
missed two games.
exactly.
Yeah,
She
exactly,
missed two
exactly.
games. That is insane. That is like actually
Yeah,
insane.
she was dropped for 2 games actually. But
No, no, she missed two
So she
games.
had that
she,
Even
hairline fracture.
Smriti Mandana like confirmed also. Like she was like,
yeah.
yeah, she got a hairline
Oh
fracture.
yeah.
That's what a right
Oh,
like
acha, fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. She has that tape,
left
right?
hand,
Yeah.
left hand.
left
Yeah, but
hand.
that's the
Yeah,
But
thing. Like even Smriti was talking about it, how like it was the right time to peak because you see Mumbai and Delhi, they came off from the back. They dominated entire tournament. Like Mumbai won all the games in the beginning of the season. Delhi won in the middle. From the second half, middle to the second half, and they were winning. But when you see RCB, they all came together by then. Like last 4 games, they dominated all games. Like even yesterday, when you saw like, dude, like we were actually apart from Shefali, the RCB bowlers dominated the entire innings. And even when it came to batting, they knew the target, they knew how to play. They didn't panic during, we as fans, we were panicking when it was like 6.5, 7 on per over to win, right? And
yeah, yeah.
they still were very calm. They went through the game plan properly. And dude, like
and
kudos to the girls team because like I feel like as RCB, there's that tagline we crumble under pressure.
Hmm.
Yesterday it could have turned. Like for example, if Shefali just kept
yes.
playing like how she had to play, and even Meg Lanning, she was just supporting Shefali there. It could have easily at the beginning we all thought it would be 180, 190 easily to target, right? But dude,
Yeah,
that's the way. Like the way they performed in those crucial moments was like exceptional from their side.
Even the first half of the tournament, the RCB like Indian women's players were like performing decently well, but like the foreigners weren't really like stepping up as such. But then like the later half, you saw all four of them, probably like Sophie, the game where she took like a couple of wickets and like so many like Divine. She bowled and like in the finals again that 1 over where she hit that six and like two fours that
Radha
changed
Yadav.
things. Yeah, Radha Yadav. Yeah, and like Elise, obviously, the last 3 games, she just went for it.
Bro, but Sophie Molyneux, I think we have to like talk about her because bro, she's very like under the radar kind of player. She'll do her job and she'll do it very well. And
Yeah,
that's
plus,
it. Yeah.
yeah, she was also injured, no, for a long time, and that's what like that she was telling yesterday post match. She's like, wow, like I've been injured for so long, and she got picked this year by RCB, and like she's been injured for so long, and it was great that the management really like showed faith in her and they picked her this auction even though she was injured for a long time. And like that's what Elise Perry is also like. She told Shriyanka, she's like, she's really smart. She's one of the smartest cricketers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
saw
like,
that. I
she's,
saw that
yeah,
interview, bro.
yeah,
But again, Sophie Devine for me, I thought the only disappointment for me through this competition was Sophie Devine at the bat. I thought after last year she'll come back and she'll have a crazy season. But it wasn't to be for her with the bat at least. The ball, I think she did a good job. But again, that important knock in the finals, she came through in the end.
yeah.
But
Spinners really carried us this like year. Like our, that was like the main part of our bowling this year. Even Renuka was good, decent. Everyone was like pretty decent.
Renuka, I don't know what
Renuka
it
had a
was.
bad tournament. I
Bro,
don't
she
think she,
was
apart from
trying.
that
I don't
one
know what
game,
it was, bro. She just kept trying to
yeah,
go so full. Like
Full
yeah,
and then
exactly.
wide,
keeps
is
it at a
swinging
length.
down
And then
the leg.
some, yeah,
Yeah, down the leg a lot. And if she keeps it at a length, I feel like she gets so much more because nobody can swing it as much as her. I
Yeah.
think in this entire tournament. So yeah, but Adi Elise Perry because bro, easily I thought like if there was I don't know what award they gave Deepthi Sharma, some award went to her which seemed like
Yeah.
MVP.
player of the tournament version or whatever, but Elise Perry won a tournament.
Yeah, dude, even I was
Yeah.
very surprised. I mean, Deepthi had a good season. I mean, especially with the struggling UP side. But the best players turn up in the best occasion, right? Like I don't know what was the levels of like what are the parameters to be judged as an MVP. Maybe it's because an Indian player and
Hmm.
played well for a very struggling side. But like, bro, overall the 7 9 games were very played 10, sorry, she was very consistent from the day one. It was never, you can see her from the day one of the WPL. She's been RCB's best player, and not only in terms of like batting. She had a second half of the season, she came back even with her bowling, picked up very important wickets. And you can see her even on the field, like she gives her 100% every single game, every single second. So like in terms of the levels, she's one of those players who kept that high quality the entire time in the tournament. Like I don't think she had one bad game this season, in my opinion, especially at least from an overall point of view. Like every game she was top on the batting. She got out on so many times, it was very unlucky, like against
Bad run rate.
where
Few
yeah, a lot of
balls.
run outs. Yeah, exactly. So like she was like top when it came to batting, dude. Like she was reliable every single time. And there's a couple of games where, especially against Mumbai in the playoffs, where we've lost all our wickets. The main players,
Mhm.
especially with Sophie Devine gone, Molini gone, Smriti Mandana gone. Pulling back with that 60 runs. Oh my dude, that's so clutch. Like I don't think any other player has done that in this tournament like that. And this has been on a consistent basis of every game. So yeah, dude. Like she's literally
Yeah.
like the goat of cricket for
I don't know
women's.
what changed, like from the first half to the second half, but like that one game, this last game where she bowled against Mumbai, like it's literally like for the first time she was actually properly bowling, and then she bowled, she got those 6 wickets, and then after that she always bowled like either in the power play or something changed. Like they never, like she never bowled before that, like as much, and then
Bro,
when she got,
I never understood that, bro.
I don't
Because in
know
the
why,
first,
I actually
bro,
don't know why.
I watched the first game and she got hit. I remember, like for like I went to the stadium. It was actually amazing. She got hit for a six off a pull or something like that. I think by Grace Harris, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember
Hmm.
one or two sixes she went for, but she was bowling well. She was the only one who can hit the deck hard, like really hard and bowl
Yeah,
in this RCB.
she
It's
does
very
that. That action allows her to like, no,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
But that's the thing, she understands what a
Exactly.
ball to the batsman. Like you can see the way she changes every line and length, depending on the batsman. But like again, dude, I feel like this year it was more of a batting where like she was damn consistent. Dude, like every game, she's like her form, the way she hit the ball off the bat, everything was like perfect. Like she knew when to charge, come down the track to the spinners and hit. Even yesterday, like couple of times she just came down, she hit it out. Like
Yeah,
she just knows how to judge it. Like even on the field, even on the batting, bowling, I feel like she just understands cricket on another level at the moment.
Yeah.
Like yeah, bro.
when it was 32 of 30, and when Smithy slogged it, when she got out, 2016 Virat flashbacks. And I was
Bro,
like, no, like,
there were a couple of
like,
moments when there was a five difference, I think, between balls and
yeah,
runs also. Yes.
32 of
Just
30, and I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she played one amazing pull shot of Shikha Pand. No, I think it was Jess Johnson.
It
Just
was,
it was not really there to pull. Like
I
it was a
think,
little
just.
shortish, but it was like
Yeah.
almost knee height, and she pulled it for four, and it was awesome. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. But the other teams as well. Um, feel for Delhi, I think, in the end, because for me, I thought they were the best team on paper.
Two
Balance wise,
finals,
Bro, just
two
stop it,
years.
bro.
two finals, two losses. Yeah, dude. Like, look at the batting. The batting is good.
Dude,
They
I
have.
feel like they're very overrated. I told it to you guys before also. Like, dude, even like when you look at the team, that like you look at the team, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, Shafali is the only one who's like well apt to T20, right? Like, I don't think apart from them,
At
I
least
mean, yeah,
caps.
Cap,
So, see,
Caps is
Alice
another player
Dempsey,
who's like,
Capsy can turn up like on her day. She can go.
dude,
McLaren.
Meg Lanning is
Greg
okay.
Lanning, bro, stop it. She can't play T20 and all. Just stop it.
Yeah, but
She's too
Marizan
old
Cap
for all
also
this.
on her day can go crazy. And
Yeah,
then you
but
have
Cap is very inconsistent.
bro
She's
and
like, also
Jemima
like
actually
Harris.
had a good tournament. That's the thing. Like Jemima, there are a couple
No,
of
I
games
mean,
where
Yeah,
she
yeah. She did.
did
She did.
really well. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
some of
those were
the
only 2, 3 games. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Overall, over the 10 games, bro, I still believe like when you look at maybe on paper, names wise, you can say like, yeah, Delhi have a good team. But bro, in terms of balance, in terms of everything, I feel like RCB had like the best team. And if you want to talk about on paper, I still feel like Mumbai have the best team on paper, right? Like I still feel they're stronger overall compared. Like you look at the bowling attack, they have
no,
very strong
actually
bowling
I
attack.
don't think they have enough spin. They just have a
Mumbai,
huge
yeah, that's the
bunch of
issue. But like on paper is what I'm saying. Like I feel like on paper, like Mumbai is the best team. And then fair enough, dude. Like this time, like again, Shefali does her stuff. Like she just comes off the back, she hits like from the beginning. Jamima had a better tournament this year than last year. But you look at the balance, I feel like apart from 2, 3 players who are very key, I don't think overall as a team they have like a very strong batting lineup. You look at the way they played, it's always like the strong players played. Like for example, like Cap had a huge innings, McLanning had 1, 2 good innings. Jemima had like 2, 3 good innings. It was always like 1, 2 players carrying the entire team, like in terms of batting performance. But you look at RCB, in my opinion, bro, it was always a team effort every time. Like in terms of bowling, in terms of batting, it was always like not only dependent on one player. Like you had Meghana playing good innings, you had Smriti playing good innings. Even we had Molyneux play good innings. Wareham also like played a lot of crucial moments at
yeah.
certain times. They were all very crucial. And dude, this year, that's why I was very confident even now because, like, bro, for me, it was always like you get 2, 3 players out in Delhi, Mumbai, you see the entire team crumbled. But I feel like overall, RCB had a very strong unit in terms of the way they performed on the day, in terms of everyone. Like, you can't, I don't think this team, especially the RCB team, there was like one, like, you can say, like, they were like, before it's RCB, it's always those 3 players, right? Like, AB, Gale, Virat, if they perform massively even. Here, it was always like there are other players who can always support the main players like Perry, etc. And I feel like,
True.
bro, Delhi are like damn overrated in my sense. I feel like Delhi are the RCB in terms of women. Because you need that Shefari to hit or
Indian
Cap to
talent
hit.
in RCB is pretty good.
Yeah,
Indian.
exactly. They're damn
Yeah,
underrated, bro. I
Indian
feel
talent
like
is
they're
really
not respected enough.
yeah. No, the Indian talent is really good because I think every Indian player has stepped up from like I'm talking about you leave Smriti Mandana out of it. Renuka, I know like didn't turn up, but I think that game against Gujarat Giants she turned up. She got
Yeah,
Beth Mooney with
she
the
got.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like
Dude, Richa Ghosh, like, we haven't spoken about her enough, but
yeah,
like,
she's been brilliant, bro, and
she's
she's
like,
so young and it's just
yeah,
insane.
So
exactly. Dude, she's been so good the entire season. Not only through batting, but her keeping, bro. Like, dude, she's a bit raw in keeping, but bro, like the way she still keeps, like, it's easily one of the best standards in terms of women's, cricket at the moment. Like, to the amount of stumping she's done. Yeah, she missed a couple of stumpings. She's sometimes a bit slow. She doesn't track the ball enough, but she's like in terms of keeping at the moment, she was very good. Like she maintained high standards a lot. And again, as one said, like against Mumbai, right, she's missed the stumping, and then so 1 over later she gets like 2 stumpings in the same like over. So like you can see like how everyone stepped up in crucial moments. So yeah.
But bro, once like I know it's been like some insane journey, bro. I mean, you're younger than me. I started 2008. You probably started
I
2015,
started
16.
2009.
Probably like
2009 I
15,
started.
16, you started.
That I still remember
Uh,
Adam Gilchrist, that disco light, all of that is
yeah.
showing in the post
So
match.
how is it, bro? Like the pressure, sort of Bro, for me it felt like a lot of pressure. I genuinely feel like this was great for the men's team because I think it removes a lot of pressure off them also.
Yeah, it does. Still, like, I don't know. I just want to see Virat lifted once, but I think it's great for the franchise as such because
Yeah,
RCB winning a trophy is like it's like
yeah.
I don't know, I don't know what, but like
It's not
it was,
comparable to anything else.
yeah, literally, and like 16 years is a lot of time. Like for us, for me, 15 years fine, but like 15 years is also a lot of time. And like, yeah, now Virat on video call, enjoying, celebrating with Alice, Very Smriti. It was too cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I think what you think this will pump the guys on this year. Michael Vaughan has spoken about the double. And the first time I've seen it used in a cricket context. You think RCB can do the double?
Oh.
Dude, the other thing I feel like when it comes to IPL is again, we know it's a different gravy, right? Like, first of all, it's a
Mm,
very long season. You have 10 teams, you have to play 16 games. Then you have, again, knockout stage, which is more complicated than the women's side. And again, we know the men's cricket level is different, like in terms of the amount of talent that's there in IPL. Again,
mm,
thing is, previously, all 16 years, again, when it comes to IPL, we see that at the end of the day, if you have a good Indian core, you're always going to win the IPL. I have the
that's
better chance to win the IPL. And RCB, again, historically, 16 years, you see, that's the thing, you see 16 years, RCB are one of the only teams that don't ever have a good Indian core, right? You see CSK, you see Mumbai, they always have the best Indian core talent in that squad.
Yeah.
And
no, we
again,
didn't. No, we
you
didn't
can
have.
say like, where we've never had
No,
a
no, I'm
proper
saying we
Indian
didn't.
core.
Bunch is saying no.
Yeah. Once is going
I
to
agree. I don't think we've had a good Indian
tell
core.
him, ask him what the Indian core will be.
Bunch, what is Indian core? When have we had a good Indian
Arun
core?
Karthik or someone will tell.
This year we have Yash Dayal, uh, Rajat Patidar. Bro, leave it. We'll see. Two
So,
months later, you come
See,
back to
thing
me.
is,
no, no,
but the thing
you
is,
compare the
Come back
Indian
to
core
me
that
after two
Mumbai has.
months.
You compare
dude, I'm
what
not
Mumbai
saying.
has.
See, at the end of the day, I still feel like RCB have a good chance this year. It's because of the more balanced batting lineup we've had this year. Like, see, the thing is always again, as I said, like that's the thing. Like, I feel like RCB men's team, like I mean, even though it's the same management, they have to put the same formula of the women's team into the men's team. Where like you invest in the young upcoming Indian core who are young and who have good talent. So you can have like 3, 4. We'll have good talent for the next 5 years. So that's something RCB have always lacked. Even this year, they took the opportunity of releasing certain players like Indian players again. I mean, even though they're not good, Harshad Patel, etc. And they went for Cameron Green. Like if they just waited in
Mm.
the auction, they would have had better options. Getting that one Cameron Green limited their purse in
Good
terms of
decision.
trying to look. Huh?
Good decision. Good
Dude,
decision.
the point is you could have like you can build on an Indian core.
No, you
That's
don't know
something
because see,
needed.
Stark went for 24, and you know that an all rounder is always going to go for
Dude, that's the
like
thing.
the
I
Captain,
feel
amount
like
this
that 20
is a
has.
hindsight god discussion. I think let's stick to
Yeah,
the WPL.
yeah.
yeah, that's
Um,
what I'm saying. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean to be fair, I feel like in at least like in terms of women's winning the IPL gives push for the men's team for sure. Like seeing how strong the women's team have become this year, how they've come back during. You can always learn from the women's team for sure, and especially taking off that we've never won a trophy, like the franchise has never won of a trophy. That stigma goes away, and I feel like that can help the
The
boys to push
bench.
on more. This year, I don't know, it'll be tough, but maybe in the upcoming years, 2, 3, 4 years, at least we can easily add, one
Yeah.
or two stars, to
Dude,
the RCB logo.
you know what I want to see? Once, like, question for you also. I want to see one of these like core players become like a legacy player for RCB. Like whoever it is, like Smriti Mandana, Elise Perry. Okay, she
Yeah,
doesn't have too many years left. 33 now.
yeah.
Probably has five, at least four. But
Ali,
the way
Smriti and Virat are gonna have like the same like this thing. Like however Virat was treated, I think Smriti is gonna be
you think she's
treated the
going to
same.
stay with RCB for that long, or like somebody like a Richa Ghosh or even Shriyanka, like some of these guys? Do you think they'll have
Shreyanka
long?
is very like it is possible because homegrown Karnataka. I think the management wants to obviously like keep her seeing the performances. But like I think
But I
like
don't
Smriti,
think it's the same.
Smriti
system as the men's IPL, right? Like you don't have mega auctions as much in the women's
Probably once,
thing at the
like
moment.
probably like
It
two, three,
should
four,
start,
5 years later, you
should start
start
doing it.
having.
When it settles down, right? Like I feel like
Yeah.
we only have 5 teams at the moment. In terms of, I don't think they can keep scrambling at every 3 years and make a new team kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it'll be really nice. I think one of the, at least one, two of them somehow
overall
can
it will
carry
be.
legacy that
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah,
our
dude.
game
I feel
in
like
India.
Richa, Smriti. I feel like they're all players who you have to keep, right? Like, there's no
Hmm.
ways you can. I mean, I don't think RCB will ever take them off the
Yeah,
retention list and put them in the auction until they have a very bad run of form, or maybe even that, like, it's always
but that
doubtful.
also I think they say, yeah, it depends on the dynamics of the auction. If they can if they have to release, like, have to keep someone like Elise Perry, like retain three, then you have to obviously release like two of the five that are like our core team members. But like right now
But
it's fine.
even
Like
with
right
Perry, I
now,
don't think they can retain. Like as Rahul said, only I feel like she has maybe 1 year left in terms of like playing cricket.
no,
Also,
no,
one or two
She's
max.
damn fit, dude. She's
no,
damn
she's
fit,
She's
bro.
fit, but I don't
34,
think
32,
bro.
33.
The thing is, like, you look at her career. I think she's peaked in every aspect. So, like, I don't think she has much. See, the thing is, like, she doesn't need to go on for so long to keep playing, right? For example, Kohli might have to play for 5, 6 years to win an IPL.
Dhoni
She's
doesn't
won
have to do
everything, right?
anything. Dhoni also doesn't have to keep on going. He's won everything. Why is he playing?
Though, bro, it's different, bro. Dhoni just gets like mad cash. So obviously, you have to sit and play.
I mean,
Simply.
one more question I have. What do teams like UP and Gujarat have to do now? Because somewhere I feel for
They
them
need
because
a mega auction.
I don't know
they need
about, yeah,
Indian,
but
real
like
Indian.
Gujarat, because Gujarat's like, I don't know, the team is only like, there are
Damn weird.
no,
Look, it's all
yeah,
of
there are
this
no games that,
strategy from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Like, see, the thing is, at the end of the day, like, it's not that RCB had an extra amount of cash, etc., where like you had the power to get Smriti Mandana or Harmanpreet Kaur, etc. It's just that the way each team strategized their like auction.
yeah.
Again, I think Gujarat wanted to like get cheap young talent where they can develop maybe, but at the end of the day, quality matters. I mean, I don't think Gujarat can do anything in terms of changing their team, right? Until and unless there's a mega auction, so you're still going to be in the same cycle until you change your entire, at least your core players. Like you see Gujarat, I don't think they have any, even in their international players. Like
Bro, their
Gujarat,
Indian talent
very
is
only
very limited. Like the only I'm just going through the list, and the only person I can really see Indian like
Snehran.
international relevancy and Sneerana, yeah, that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they did decent, bro. For the team they have, they still what had 2 wins. They beat
That
Delhi
also,
also. They
like they
beat Delhi
they
literally.
lost the first four and then they had like probably nothing to lose, and then they beat RCB, and then again they
Yeah,
had nothing to lose. They beat Delhi. No, they
not Delhi,
uh,
sorry, UP Warriors,
they
right?
lost to no, they beat Delhi by a run.
They
No,
beat
that was the
Delhi by
game that they
yeah, that was a close game, the first win. But yeah,
But
yeah, I
brother,
think
they lost to Delhi in the last game, right?
they
yeah,
lost to Delhi in the last game. Yeah, that one, but the
they
one
beat
before that.
they won before that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were Delhi choked. There was some like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
something. They lost 6 wickets.
That was against UP Warriors, right?
Oh
Well,
no, that was UP. That was
UP,
UP.
UP,
yeah,
UP.
Deepthi got a hat trick or something,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
against.
yeah. Not hat trick, but yeah, that was UP. Yeah,
Oh, that's
But yeah,
against Mumbai.
yeah.
but yeah,
But
I
dude,
guess
that's the thing.
that's
Like
yeah,
with
yeah.
Gujarat, UP, dude, UP actually have a decent team in my
We
opinion.
have a good team. It's just yeah.
Yeah, it's just like they have a good foreigners, especially the foreign group. If all four perform on the day, it's very good. They also have Deepthi, right?
I think
So
UP
yeah,
again the same problem. Bro. The Indian batting is very is in great. Kiran Navgare, like
yeah.
I mean, if she
Hmm.
comes good, then great. But
Yeah,
until then, it's looking
yeah. I
tough for
think
them.
both these teams need like a mega
Mega.
option. Something like that.
Yeah, nice one, nice one. But yes, boys, thanks for joining in. That was our WPL wrap up. Of course, RCB winning the final in the end, first trophy in 16 years. Hopefully, the guys can turn up and do their bit this year, and we can be the first Indian franchise. I mean, first
To do the
franchise in
double.
to do the double. So let's
Yeah.
see. Should be fun. Thanks, boys.